Hello! We're doing a new thing, but we're not doing it on the channel map because it's a bit heavy on the frame rate, so we'll come back to that. But as you can probably see in the background, this is a new career, and we are flying the Handley Page 0400, which to my knowledge is the biggest plane in the game, and didn't see service for very long. Wait a minute. And I could probably point out a couple of movies where they were seeing service around here when they didn't. Red Baron. But there were numerous inaccuracies in that film, so don't spank it too much just for that. Well, we're starting to see some American squadrons, but we are going to be with number 215 Squadron, it would seem, next. I didn't get any suggestions for anything, so... James... Ooh. You know what? I have a couple of ideas for this. I'll come back when I've figured it out. Let's see... James... You see, I would love to have it be relatable to Klaus von Schnob, but he was German, so I don't think we can really do that. I had a brilliant idea a while ago, but it's not coming back to me. How about this person? Anyway, because this person may or may not represent myself, they're trusting a 15-year-old with this gigantic machine. Don't know why they're doing that. Let's see, we could make him a Commonwealth fisherman from Newfoundland, and then I'd have to do my best Newfie accent. Yes, we're gonna take the car to the bar. No, I don't think I can do that. I can do a much better fake British accent than fake, Newfie accent. I'm not going to be a scoundrel because Tailmange already did that. How about a British commoner? Fine. And we're going to go with Phillips because I couldn't come up with anything better. And we are ready. Welcome to the Western France. Number 215 Squadron, continue. No, I'm not using the campaign generator. Go away. Actually, I'll probably start using it at some point, but for now I'm not going to, because with this it's a bit more fluid. You can go straight to your missions pretty much. We have 5 squadron personnel. I'm assuming these are the pilots and that they have a decent number of gunners, and 5 machines. Well then, let's go to the next day and see what they've got in store for us. It is July 22nd, 1918. The squadron was reinforced by 1 Handley Page 0400 aircraft. The following personnel were added to the squadron. Sergeant Harvey White. Lovely. See, there's a factory bombardment, which we will not be taking part in. So that's no fun. Let's go to the next day and find out what is in store for us. They failed! Well, they should have let me go along. Be full of lovely enthusiasm. Because I haven't seen battle yet and I'm living in blissful ignorance of what it's really like. Well, except for Klaus von Schnob, but no one knows about that. Yes, James Phillips. We're going to bomb an airfield. Well, this'll be good. Alright, well, I'm just gonna begin the mission and start recording again once we're past the loading screen. Alright, here we are. Wow, we're spending most of the flight on our side of the line. Let's see. Is there a... I seem to recall there was some kind of... Oh no, that's DCS. Never mind. You can't change around your waypoints in this. Okay. Why are we taking such a big route? Anyway, we are going to bomb an airfield near... I don't know how to pronounce that with a French accent. Wait a minute, I can probably do this. Fromel. Maybe? I don't know. Someone tell me. You may hear slight background noise. There are people watching a movie in the basement. Yeah. Okay, so our squadron is not listed, so we're going to use the default paint scheme. And what are we going to carry? 8 112 pounders. When we could carry this big bugger. No, I think we're bombing hangars. Let's carry 16 of these, because why not carry as many as we possibly can? Because we won't get off the ground! Oh well, that's a potential factor. But I'm not going to worry about it, because we're not carrying very much fuel. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's start. I have flown this plane a grand total of once in this game, and that was a test flight, which I did a few minutes ago. And I crashed. So this will be good. But before we take off, I want to find the RPM gauges so that we can lean out the mixture. Or do we need to? Oh, I might have left auto mixture turned on. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Don't take off yet, I haven't even started yet. Let's crank the throttle. To clarify, that is moving the... Oh. I'm having some flight control troubles, do excuse me for a moment. Okay, there we go. Engine number 2 is started. Engine number 1 is started. Okay, so we're good to go. But I don't think it's our turn to take off. Right. Oh, and the mixture is... Yeah, I think we do have auto mixture on. But that's okay, because we don't have RPM gauges, so we can't really lean it out ourselves. Since this guy hasn't gone yet, I'm just going to assume that it's okay for me to go. Yeah. But the reason why I crashed last time I tried this was because there was a hill at the end of the field, and that didn't work so well, but I think we're quite a bit lighter this time. This is a behemoth. It's bloody huge, even compared to the Gotha or the Felixstowe. And I don't know why I said that with a German accent. But I was thinking about flying that one, but the flights you have to do in it are from England to the front, or hunting U-boats, and they're all really long flights, and I kind of wanted to avoid that. But I might do it in the future, because I don't know if they were that long for things like hunting U-boats, but I'm just going to make sure that the audio's set right so you can actually hear me, and then I'll come back. Alright, audio's all good, and when I went and watched back the recording, I realized where the RPM gauges are. So, for the next episode I'll be definitely tweaking the realism settings. I'm going to turn off icons now, and we'll definitely turn back on the more of the manual engine management so that I have to do this myself. And it'll be funsy jollies. Let's have a look at our machine and see if we can get me a thumbnail. How about the sunrise? Oh, that works perfectly. Yeah, there it is, right there. Okie dokie. This thing is just gigantic. Let's have a look at some of the stations and see what it looks like. So we have the front gunner, and then the sort of rear gunner, and then ooh, this has a belly gunner. That's interesting. And I know that this could also mount a recoilless gun on it. I haven't done that because it's part of one of the little weapons expansions, which I do not have, but I might if people want that. I'm not sure why I would use it, because after all, according to Murphy's military laws, recoilless guns aren't... Oh god! Turn! Oh dear lordsies. Oh my god, are you okay? Yeah, I was flying with the autopilot running, and I wasn't paying attention, and we kind of, we had a bit of a nudge, let's say. I did a bad. But we are... I think he's okay. Whew! That's, oh no. How does he look? He seems okay. I don't think there's any damage. Okay, so, pay attention. Don't look this way. I don't know why I was doing that, but it was a very, very silly thing to do indeed. The other news is we are sort of coming up on our second waypoint. We should be over the front in not too long. This does take a while, so I've been taking the opportunity to browse Tumblr and as a result not paying attention and smushing, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. Care to have a gander at no man's land? That's right. The time approaches. That river seems rather clean. Why isn't it red? I really don't know. But our target is really just on the other side of no man's land. In fact, we can probably see it from here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's this field here or something. But yeah, it's, as we saw in the briefing, it's a German airfield. And we're going to go drop some big ol' bombs on it. Thanks to the fact that I've done my research, I don't know if these are delayed fuses or not. So I think we're going to start dropping from high altitude. I think they should be. Normally bombs this big are. But I could be wrong. Like I said, the only time I ever flew this, I crashed immediately and there was no combat before this. So we are really going to see how it goes. And I'm going to see if I can babble all the way to the target. Because I think I am going to... I'm actually going to switch over to the maintain level flight autopilot to the target so that it doesn't drop my bombs, but so that I don't have to necessarily fly and delay. Where is everyone? A significant distance behind us, I guess. I shouldn't be sneaking or peeking, because I might accidentally see where the Germans are. If there are any. If there are, they'll probably be D7s or maybe late Albatrosses. But for the most part, the Albatross is out of service by now. We might see some Faustes. Well, I hope we don't see anything, put it that way. Especially since we're bombing an airfield. It does seem kind of likely. Why are we getting sputters from the engine? Or engines? They seem to be at a decent temperature, although the temperature gauges are here, so I'm not sure how I'd know that. Yeah. So I'm actually going to start descending, and I'm going to take it off of any autopilot that there may be and start descending towards the target. And I'm going to back off the throttle a little bit, and I'm going to move the microphone over because the throttle's kind of in the way. For some reason, when flying twin-engine aircraft with the X-55 in Rise of Flight, it always makes it so that I have to pull the throttles towards myself to make them go up. I can't invert it or anything. So if any of you know how to fix that, do kindly let me know. Okay, so let's have a look at the map and see if we can approximate where the target is. Why do I see planes down there? I think we might be headed into a fight. Well, this will be good. Can I see the target aerodrome? There it is, right there. We can't really see the buildings because I don't think they've loaded yet. And I'm slightly concerned about our speed. What is it? Oh, 80 miles an hour. That should be fine. In fact, we can probably pick up our descent and back off the throttle a little more. Because I do want to get pretty low so that we are guaranteeing hits here. Though I am going to drop the first bomb from a little higher to see whether or not it's a delayed fuse. I'm concerned about the fact that there were airplane icons on the map, but that also makes me a cheeky breaky for being a peaky, but yeah, we're definitely getting flak, and that's a balloon. Actually, I'm going to tell my gunners to attack balloons so that if we fly near one, we can take it out, because a balloon, to the credit of a bomber crew, would be interesting. It'd also be a lot easier if we installed the recoilless gun. That might be fun. We might have to go balloon busting with that. Where's the target? Oh, there it is. Oh, now I can see buildings. Now I can see buildings. Okie dokie. And since our speed seems okay, we are getting a little bit of vibration. We are going to go in. And I'm going to temporarily stop the recording and move the microphone, because it's moved its way into a bit of an odd spot. Alright, microphone moved to an even odder spot. Give me a second, this might be a little noisy. There. No, we can curl it up. There. Up a bit. That should be perfect. I should really be watching how I'm flying, because we're picking up a bit of speed here. You can probably really hear my throttle motions, can't you? Yeah, we're gonna have to sort that out. Anyway, we're inbound to the target, and I'm not seeing any enemy planes, but let's have a look around. There's just dust coming up off of no man's land, and there is a balloon back there, and they appear to be lowering it. We might have to go after that on our way out. But I'm going to start picking up speed now. As we come into the target, I don't really want to let it go above 100 miles an hour, because above that point I suspect we might become a little bit unstable. But we're just going to see how that goes. What are our comrades doing? No, that's the brightness, you silly. SE5s are with us, that's nice. But apparently my comrades have decided to leave us in the dust. We're kind of making a bit of a dive bombing run here. So I think we're going to make 2 passes. And bomb away. Let's have a look at it and see if it's a delayed fuse. It is! Okay, so next pass we're going to come in a lot lower. We might make a 3rd pass after that, just because the one we just made was rubbish. So we're going to make a 180 and come back over those buildings. See if we can hit them. I'm worried about the anti-aircraft fire. I really, really am. I'm also worried about turning this thing, because I know it's really hard in the Gotha, but we have some speed going. So I think we're going to be okay. Ooh, that's going to line us up pretty good for those buildings. Yes! This is going to be good. Alright. Yeah, we're going to hit these 2 buildings here. So, bomb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a look. Ooh, those ones were kind of iffy. But we're definitely going to make another pass. We're going to do as many passes as we need to use up all our bombs. We've used up almost half so far. Uh-oh, they got planes on the line. Let's take them out before they can take off. 180-degree turn, hard about. We're going to attack. But sir, its hull is made of solid neutronium. Good God, I hope that isn't a copyrighted line. But if you know what it is, you're amazing. I make lots of references and say if you know what they are, they're amazing. Mission accomplished! Not yet, it isn't. Oh, I think my comrades are bombing the airfield from high aboves. I think this has some kind of bomb aiming optics, but I say bugger that. We're doing this the interesting way. This is the way to bomb for real men. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see what that does. Boom, 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 boom. We can't let that D7 take off. Quick, gunner, shoot it. Shoot it! Fire at will. I don't know if he's going to be able to take off, but if he is, we're in trouble. Have we used all our bombs yet? No, we got a couple left. Okie dokie. Please hit the windsock. Shoot him! Shoot him! They're making another pass. Whee! Who says that the life of a bomber pilot is a boring one? Ah! Oh my God! Okay. He's kind of toasted this one, but bomb. Oh, that landed late. That landed really late. I need to remember we've got some speed up, and the bombs are going to go a little further than I think they are. Why is there... I think there's something blocking my rudder pedals. They're being a little weird, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We have more important matters to attend to. Like how sharp can I make this thing turn before I spin it? Because I do not want to be captured, because the Geneva Convention hasn't been written yet, so they can spank us however they want. Yeah, we're gonna go full power, and Okay, we're just gonna come in as low as we possibly can and bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna use them all. We're using them all here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we got some pretty good effect on target. We have dropped all of our bombs. I think it's time to head home. I will let you know if we are intercepted or otherwise molested by the enemy. Actually, I just remembered, that balloon's still over there, so we're gonna go after it. Because we're behind enemy lines, we have lots of machine gun bullets, though we have no bombs. And we're gonna make a nuisance of ourselves. So, we're going in. Attack balloons, guys. Shoot them out of the sky. The sky. Oi, nose gunner, shoot it! I'm just gonna back off the throttle so that we're over the target a little longer, but not too much. Shoot the balloon, you idiot. Oh, point blank range, yeah. I'm just gonna fly circles around it now. Shoot it! Shoot it! Come on, we haven't got all day. Shoot the balloon! We're going really fast. Blimey. We're not under time compression, are we? No. This thing is pretty nippy for its size. Alright, now I'm gonna level off. Shoot! 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 I think we have to be flying reasonably straight and level for them to be able to shoot. Oh yeah, if you want to name the crew, go right ahead and make suggestions. I'll call them by name, if I can remember. But we're gonna head back towards it, and we're just gonna level off. Shoot it! Quick! 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 Shoot the balloon! I'm going to be a persistent little bugger and stay here until we get it, even if it kills me. And I'm just gonna see how hard this thing can turn. We don't have to be that close for them to shoot it, because it's a stationary target. And they're not hitting it. Jeez Louise! Ugh, gimme that. Alright. Okay, I can't hit it either. You know what? We're going home. Like it or nutsies? I said nutsies as in like it or not, or like it or not Nazis or anything. Those don't exist yet. And indeed, lots of Germans had swastikas on their planes in World War I, but they are censored from this game, so find the mods, find the mods. Yeah, I definitely disagree with that, because, it is my opinion that to censor history is as if to say it never happened, which is why I don't like the fact that the swastikas aren't in IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad either. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a Nazi of any kind, because I am most certainly not. I'm at the Royal Flying Corps! Or actually, it might be the RAF by this point. I'm not sure exactly when that formed. I think it was sometime in 1918. Or possibly late 1917. But it was the first Air Force to be separate from the Army rather than within it. And then Canada had an Air Force from 1924 on, and this year is its 80th anniversary. And the United States didn't have an Air Force separate from the Army until 1948, so... wonder if you can fly for any Canadian units in this game, or any units that have Canadians in them. I know it's not specifically identified as a country within it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna head home and fly low over the front, and fly manually for as long as I continue to be amused by it. Alright, we're about halfway home, and there's been an interesting development. There's a searchlight going. So I'm slightly worried that there might be some Germans in the area. But we don't really know for sure. Anyway, I will keep you posted, and if we should bump into anything, you'll be the first to know. Okay, so as you can see on the map, we're almost home, but as you can see in the sky, it's getting dark. And I really want to land before it's dark. Oh, there's the flare. Home is this way. Yes, indeed it is, and I'm going to hand fly the rest of the way home and see if I can talk over the rest of it. Because I do want these episodes to be kind of long, so that they are a lengthy amusement experience. But it will still keep the format of one mission per episode, but I want to talk over what I can and maybe edit out a little bit less, because I don't know, maybe people want that, maybe they don't. Let me know if either is the case, but yeah. The moon is out and the sun has set, and so it's gonna get dark pretty fast. See, that flare came from sort of on the other side of the forest. Yeah. Oh, one thing I haven't brought up yet, I am using a Cytec X55 and Cytec rudder pedals for this series, in case you were interested. Yes. Oh. 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 Are those signal fires, or did we get bombed? I hope those are signal fires. Otherwise, I think we got bombed. Is that the... That's definitely our home base, because it's the only airfield there. Alright. Those look like signal fires. It doesn't look like anything particular was bombed, per se. We might have to make a turn before landing. We're still going awfully fast. There's our flare. I need to memorize what these flares mean, because I don't know what they mean. I know green is for takeoff, but that's about it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to side slip. Common maneuver for a glider. But, you know, it works in Rise of Flight too. You essentially push the... In this case, I'm pushing the rudder to the left and the stick to the right, and the aircraft sort of just flies sideways. You can also use this to lose altitude without gaining speed. It was rather famously done by a 767 that landed in Gimli, and had henceforth become known as the Gimli glider, because it lost power on both engines. And now in Canada, the Air Cadet glider pilot training is done there, which is very interesting, and I might elaborate on it in the future, but for now I think we need to land. Wait a minute, one of our planes is taking off, and it just flew through the fire! You silly! Or did it land? I don't... We're probably supposed to land the other way. But we have touchdown! Slightly concerned about stopping in time. Although we seem to be slowing down pretty quickly. I think this does once it's on the ground, so... Oh yeah, we'll stop in plenty of time. And those are definitely signal fires. Saying, land this way! Actually, the windsock is showing relatively calm winds. There's only slight breeze. Not enough to really affect us. It's only a slight crosswind, but, yeah, let's taxi in. I find it rather interesting that I don't think these bombers would fit in these hangars, but, that's not my problem to deal with. We are just going to stop the engines. And, admire our machine one last time. Well, not one last time. We're going to be seeing lots of it in the future, depending how quickly I die. I really hope we can make it to the end of the war. We weren't really engaged in this one other than by flak, which is, I think, our biggest danger at this point. Because I have been hit by flak flying big airplanes in this game before. And one hit, you're done. So we were officially credited with nothing, but we did destroy some buildings. Oh my. He got 4 planes. He must have got them on the ground. Yeah, I think he did. Anyway, let's proceed. And, well, I know the outcome of the mission was success. But, let's see what the latest developments are. Yeah, airfield bombardment completed. Duration, 1 hour, 11 minutes. I'll believe it. Personal victories. Right, Alan Bradley destroyed 2 Fokker D-7s piloted by Klaus Schultz and Christoph Hermann. So that's always good. I have no idea who they were. What squadron were they with? I'm not sure. If someone can tell me, I can't really tell. Oh, we were credited with something. We got a score. Okay. Right. Well, because we destroyed those buildings. Let's see if, what the next day holds. A new day, blah blah blah. Okay, so, railway station bombardment with 2 of our planes. So that is what awaits us in the next mission and in the next episode. Until then, this has been Mr. 66D, a name I rarely mention because it's kind of boring, playing Rise of Flight. And until next time, toodaloo!